What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. My Hero, Season 6, Episode 10. I mean, I feel like I've been overwhelmed every uh, start of every new episode. They just have not slowed down. Like, the dial's been cranked to 10 and it stayed there. So hats off to them. You guys know I've been a My Hero hater for the last handful of seasons. It has not been what it started as. So this was like the make or break season for me. Right now, we're 9 out of 9. These episodes have been just full throttle, full go, full stakes. I mean, I think it's safe to say that we know, kind of like Midoriya and Shigaraki, those are the only two that are going to be alive here because their stories isn't going to end in the middle of a season 6. But everybody else is free game. I don't think Bakugo dies here, but we'll see. Do we know? I don't know if you guys have already said it. Let me know. How many episodes are we expecting for this season? Because we're already at 10. Are we doing a full 24 slate? Like no halfway break, come back again in 6 months? Are we doing 12, 14, 20, 24? You guys let me know that information. We saw Bakugo let off rainbows at the exhaust of his explosions. We've never saw those before, as at a different type of speed level or thing he's never reached, and it just kind of unlocked. We know quirks do evolve. That's been a real kind of major point they've been throwing in the last two seasons. I knew it wasn't going to happen, but it was dope to see Endeavor finally get his hands in hearing Shigaraki scream at that full, like, prominence, like, detonate Chatsu from Dragon Ball Burn. We knew it wasn't going to be the final thing, but I was hoping Endeavor might get a moment there, but we didn't get a moment. It looked cool for the second, and that transition of Shigaraki in the flames screaming was really, I love the way that was animated. But All For One took over, and I'm almost very, very positive. I don't think Shigaraki is going to be the one to be the big bad at the end, whether that's him having a power of friendship realization moment, that maybe heroes and villains aren't different, same, whatever. I'm more along the lines of I think All For One will end up taking over Shigaraki's body fully at some point when we get to the next climax. I don't know if it's going to be a Naruto spoiler here, like a Black Zetsu Kaguya taking over Madara type thing, and we get fully control, All For One takes over, but Shigaraki is still in there to fight a little bit, or I don't know. Regardless, I'm pretty sure that is going to happen. I don't see Shigaraki being the final big bad. We'll just see the steps it takes to get there. Regardless, they've been killing it 9 out of 9. Let's see what we got. Pressing play right now. Let's see. And I know Shigaraki's not, he can decay right now. And I know he doesn't want to decay Deku because he wants the power. Could he not? He has some pretty good control. Could he not decay an arm off? Just to make this easier. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is the first time we've seen, in my opinion, actual rage. Like, rage out of deck. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the first time we've seen rage out of him. We've seen struggle, we've seen despair, we've seen sadness. This is just rage. Just straight up rage out of this man. He won't decay his head off. He's taking it. He's taking it. He's taking it. Shigaraki took back over. What happened? Why'd we stop? Are we having a mind connection? Are they seeing each other? Oh my god, they're playing that creepy ass orchestra in the background from the all for one. They're having their plane, their out-of-body experience connection here. Is it Shigaraki? Yeah. He would have been dead. Yes. Shigaraki would have been dead maybe once or twice in this. I don't think Shigaraki knows it. He's essentially given up his body. He thinks this is his. He thinks this is his fate, his destiny, but it's not. It's not his. And I don't think he knows that. He wants to think he's in control, but he's not. In this world yet. Are they actually gonna fight? The ones within us. Are they really gonna fight in there? And does that, whoever wins that fight in that dimension, does it have means on what happens outside? Oh god, I forgot about this. Anybody got something for that? Where are all the hero quirks, man? They give the villains the best shit this side of the Mason-Dixon line. But I swear, the villains are getting so screwed on... I mean, the heroes are getting so screwed on the abilities that they're giving us. Which is dope from a storytelling perspective. You want it to feel hopeless, but man, give us a little bit. Oh, he's fast. Are they just on surfboards? Yep. We haven't really had much Ida stuff in a while. His story's kind of been set to the side after the Stain stuff. Are they really gonna throw hands in here? And if is there a winner or loser? Is it going to have any kind of take on the outside world here? Oh, it's her. Oh man. They say the personality and taste of an organ transplant recipient can change. Most people think of it as some, yeah. He has dreams of every single person's... Oh man. And once he discards it, he never has it again. Interesting. Quirk factors have a consciousness, huh? Are they all connected to one thing at the end of the day? So after this, I'm pretty sure Gran Torino's quirk and his ability is never going to be the same again. Same with Aizawa. His quirk and his ability is never going to be the same again. So it's an extension of the two all for one, one for all holders. Yeah. Everything gets transferred to the next one, which we've been learning for a couple seasons now. He just wants to know. Are quirks working in this dimension? I thought... So, Shigaraki can operate in this dimension and Deku can't yet? Ah, okay. He's decaying him. Yeah. He said, oops, you hate me too. You see how the decay started to take him over, and then he turned it off? Yeah. Yeah. That decay, like, took him over and then stopped. What the hell is this shit? Mm-hmm. Ay. They did lose. And what's wild is, like, he's doing all this while still locked up in that jail cell, by the way. That is true. That's also what happened to All Might. He's standing up. He's standing up. I'm guessing all this is happening in an instant in the real world. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, unite. Now, what did she... I was about to say, what does she mean by he can't use his abilities here yet? He looks like he's moving now. I'm guessing that's something that can only be achieved when One for All and All for One are in contact with one another. That little standoff dimension, whatever the hell that was. And they both have their own separate inner... I thought it said it was stolen. Oh. So this is how we get out of this. Shigaraki's got to retreat. Does he retreat on foot, or is someone going to grab him and put him in jail, or what? The problem is, even if we grab him right now, old Horsecock is full speed towards us. Yeah. Even if we lock him up, we need to we would need something to be able to instant teleport him out of the way. And even if we instant teleport him out of the way, he knows where he's going. Like, he has a locked on inner GPS on. Jesus. Yeah, to do what? Do you think Dabi is also such a hard Stain fanatic as well? We know he's Endeavor's like long lost son, right? Do you think that's another reason he hates it, because of what his dad is and his dad turned him into, and that's not the definition of a hero? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is what I've been saying. They're starting to bleed in this villain hero, and what does make a difference that makes them villains? Mm-hmm. What is the difference? Yeah. We're seeing a lot of like auxiliary characters starting to really rattle of like hero, villain, what is the difference? That's why some of these Stain fanatics hold All Might so high, because he was the picture perfect. Everybody else seems to be in a gray area, but it's like sometimes you have to do what has to be done, but then people would say that doesn't mean you're a hero if you can't do it the right way. But what is the right way? I keep waiting for some crazy quirk to be introduced on the hero side that could just one-shot Makia or something like that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. What's he looking at? The two she's looking for. Get to going, girl. Yeah. We're starting to see like it's not so villain, evil, hero, good. Does that make you bad? Yeah, they care. Some of them just got steered on the wrong path. But yeah, they've been bleeding that question a lot this season of what makes a hero. Heroes wouldn't do this, but villains, we care about our comrades. Does that mean we're bad? Like, what does that mean? So... Toga could duplicate Makia, right? If Twice was alive, he could duplicate Makia, correct? That shit's dangerous. I mean, it's a good thing we took him out, but she just gets a drop of his blood. We don't even know if he bleeds, but that would be some... I don't know if she can duplicate something to that size. I'm not sure. Oh shit. Old lady got the zooms. This is gonna be a real person, right? Fuck. Don't go in! Do not go in there. You are smarter than that. Do not go in there. I'm going to repeat this again. Super Lucky Cat. Do not go... Okay. She did it. She's got her gunmetal martial arts. Why does Toga have to be creepy about it? You just gave this really good monologue speech. Come speak to me directly. Quit whispering from the shadows and jumping around like it's a horror movie. You have questions, you want to know answers? Come on. Gunmetal martial arts. Gunmetal martial arts. Reverse it. Reverse it. Reverse it. Oh god, that's gonna trigger her. Yep. Touch her. Just gotta float her ass. That was the end? Ooh, I kind of picked up there a little bit there at the end. Make sure there's no after credit. Whoop. At any moment there, she could have floated her, right? Ochako? Uravity? Because she was already making contact with her. She could have just hit it and she would have... Am I just making sure I've got that correct? Interesting thing there, especially since we talked about it already in the beginning. Like I said, I am not under the belief that Shigaraki is going to have control of any of this at all. We're already starting to see it slip. Now, he's only at 75%. Is that good for him or is that bad for him? If he's at 100%, does he even cede more control or does he gain more? I don't know. That was probably the biggest takeaway is, like, you're not in control. And he's over here trying to tell himself, like, this is my will, these are my decisions. Are they really? You wouldn't be alive right now if it wasn't for one or two intervenes we had to make. So that'll be interesting. Again, I'm guessing that's kind of like a Naruto thing, like a Naruto Sasuke final battle type thing where, you know, we hit hard enough and we can connect on that spiritual plane where only we're able to connect. You know, it's an instant outside, but it's like a lifetime inside. I'm guessing that's the same thing here with the one for all for one. When that transfers or they come in contact like that, they're able to connect on that plane. I'm guessing there's a reason we didn't see all of the other vestiges. You show those two, the grandmother for Shigaraki, the brother for all for one. She made a comment that he can't use all of it yet. I wonder what that's in reference to. The same thing with Shigaraki. They definitely have what they have the people locked up in the jail with, like all for one. That like quirk nullifying shit that they can lock them up, kind of like the One Piece stone shit where I can just like toss you in here and your devil's fruit doesn't work. They've got something like that here that we've seen. Is that man-made, or is that a quirk that they use and implement in certain fashions that shuts people down? I don't remember fully how that like special handcuff, special cell thing works. Regardless, even if they catch Shigaraki coming out of the sky, lock him up, he can't use shit, we got him. They would have to have something on a Mirio, a Kirogiri type Goku quick teleportation, because even if you caught him, bottled him up, y'all got about 5 minutes before that other one comes running. And again, I know he's dead, but Twice can duplicate a full Machia, correct? Multiple full Machias, no? He would just need the measurements. Toga could do the same. Toga doesn't have to kill to duplicate, she just needs the blood. That's really scary when you think about it. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's just headcanon stuff that I'm rattling off. They've been driving this point home a lot. I hark back to Hunter x Hunter with it. When you start, and same thing with Berserk, you start bleeding in, okay, well what does make a human compared to an ant? Which one is bad? Because we see humans are doing worse than what ants want to do, and we just want to survive, but you got ants out here that are also just recklessly killing to kill. You got humans out here that are killing to kill. And we got humans that are living in poverty, and humans that are living good, and you got ants that are actually have connections and want to live a good life. So why does the best possible ant still have to be shitty as the worst possible human? There isn't a difference, you know. There are good and bad on both sides, and there's a lot of meddled in the middle with a lot of similarities. Like Berserk, you see Guts go a little dark, and you're like, okay, bro, let's make sure that you're still the human here, not the demon. Same thing here. We've seen a lot of these villains asking the questions like, none of you are All Might. The heroes need to be purged because you guys take bribes, and you do this, and you decide who to save and who not to save, and you kill. Heroes don't kill, and you do this and you do that. And I'm down with some of those philosophies. Like, yes, you can preach, you can say that. Okay, if you want to clean that, clean that. But you can't also be Dobby in the same sentence saying that as you turn around and roast 10 people to death. You know, it's kind of a little bit of a little interesting there. But I could see it, like why you would make that argument. I could see why you would want to support or fight for something like that. But then you also get to the point, like, I kind of agree with Hawks at a certain standpoint. I can't stop this person, and if they get out or loose or whatever, so many lives are going to be lost, the repercussions, the XYZ. I have to put him down if that means killing him. But some people might say, well, if you can't put him down without killing him, then you're not a hero. If you can't be All Might and be perfect, then you're not a... So it's a lot, and they're really harping on that. So I'm curious to see kind of where that goes. If we get a common ground, and do we get like villains and heroes agreeing of any type in this? We'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe as always.